1959, 9 experienced hikers entered the frozen mountains of the Soviet Union. Weeks later, their bodies were discovered scattered across the snow. Some were barefoot. Some had broken bones. One was missing her tongue. And to this day, nobody fully understands what terrified them enough to run into the freezing darkness. The expedition began in January of 1959. 9 young hikers prepared to cross the northern Ural Mountains, deep inside the Soviet Union. Their leader was a 23-year-old engineering student named Igor Dyatlov. The group was experienced, strong, disciplined. Most had survived difficult winter expeditions before. To them, this was just another challenge. But there was one detail that disturbed locals living near the mountains. The area had a dark nickname: the Mountain of Death. At the time, nobody in the group believed the stories. That would become their first mistake. As the hikers moved deeper into the mountains, conditions became brutal. Powerful winds, heavy snowstorms, freezing temperatures below -30 degrees Celsius. But the group stayed calm. They laughed together, took photographs, wrote jokes in their journals. Looking at those photographs today feels disturbing, because none of them knew they were documenting the final days of their lives. And somewhere beyond the snow, something waited for them. On February 1st, 1959, the group stopped near a mountain slope and built camp for the night. The weather outside was getting worse. Strong winds screamed across the snow. Visibility was disappearing. Inside the tent, the hikers tried to rest. Then, something happened. Something so terrifying that the group suddenly cut their tent open from the inside. Not outside. Inside. Investigators later discovered knife marks proving it. The hikers did not even use the tent entrance. They escaped directly through the fabric. Barefoot, half-dressed, without supplies. And then they ran into the frozen darkness. Weeks later, search teams finally located the abandoned tent. What they found made no sense. The group's shoes were still inside. Warm clothes remained untouched. Food was left behind. But the hikers were gone. Investigators followed footprints leading away from the camp. The tracks showed something horrifying. The group had calmly walked away from the tent. Not sprinted, not fought. Walked. As if they believed remaining inside the tent was even more dangerous than the freezing storm outside. The first bodies were discovered beneath a tree near the forest edge. 2 hikers, barefoot, frozen to death. Nearby, investigators found signs of a small fire, as if the group desperately tried to survive the night. Then, more bodies appeared. One had a fractured skull. Another suffered massive chest injuries so severe, investigators compared the damage to a car crash. The strangest discovery became clearer. hikers died because of a compelling natural force.